Okay, let's talk about fraud, everybody. Fraudo, that's Latin for to cheat, defraud, deceive, swindle, of a person usually. Okay, so you see all the fraud going on in Minnesota right now. The Feed Our Starving Children Foundation, over $250 million. The FBI has arrested over 70 defendants, okay, in the Feed Our Starving Children Foundation, or Feeding Our Future, okay? We got autism center fraud, okay? We got health insurance fraud. We got Department of Education fraud. Now, this is just in the state of Minnesota, you guys. Now, all of these people that committed fraud against the government, okay, you want to blame them. You want to blame them so badly. But let's blame the people at the top, like the Department of Education. The Department of Education here in Minnesota is the reason why these people all got their money. That's it. They approved these people's documents. So I'm going to give you an example. All you had to do was come up with fictitious documents, and you had to send them to the Department of Education, and without investigating, they willy-nilly approved you. Okay? So when you say, hey, we're going to set aside $1 billion, that's what they did, to feed children, and not many of them get fed, barely any children get fed than the normal rate here in Minnesota during COVID, that's a red flag. That falls on the Department of Education. You just released $1 billion into the economy without any checks or balances. And that's why all that fraud happened. Okay? So, and it was by design. It was basically, all these people knew, the Department of Education knew they were going to improve their documents. So I'm urging the FBI to investigate the Minnesota Department of Education. I mean, you have people like my dad who worked for it, who's a pedophile and a murderer, okay? So the Minnesota Department of Education, think of that like the mob. Those are the kids that teach your children. Then they just allowed over $1 billion of fraudulent money to get into the market, okay? To feed your children, which none of them were fed. So that is how easy it is to deceive people. You can do it with just pieces of paper. So now imagine how we've all been deceived by a piece of paper called the Constitution. There's no evidence that it was ever signed. It's just a piece of paper that they say has power. Think about it. Fraud. We've been defrauded at every level because we're stupid. I love you. Have a great day, America.